Hi, planner friends. Little behind on everything because, life. So, anyways, my lovely grand Erin Condren. Yeah, I did that there because I love Marvel movies. I actually like Batman and Harley Quinn type thing. Not so much Wonder Woman, but hey, I couldn't pass up the Wonder Woman cover with the emblem. I just did like a light blue. I can't remember what color for sure it was, but it's just like a blue, like a real pale light blue, almost white looking with the stars. I don't think I had shown that yet. So, how excited are y'all on the Erin Condren launch? These 2 days for EC Insiders. I've been like watching the Erin Condren lives here lately. But before I get into more details on that, let's go with this. So this is a kit I have been hoarding, and I figure what better time than to use it than quarantine? There's no place like home, because that's where we're all living right now, is at home. Sorry about that. Unless you're an essential worker, then so grateful for you out there. Whether you're nursing, firefighter, or you're working at the grocery store, like right now, y'all's jobs, oh my goodness, like, thank you so much. I am not an essential worker, but my job is an essential job, but it's really weird. Anyways, I'll get into that. So this kit is from Britannia Nicole. Unfortunately, she's no longer a shop, but she does PR for a few people, Tilly Bean Plans and Sarah Elizabeth Prince. And usually those two, I know Tilly B Plans is. I don't know if Sarah Elizabeth is on this next TPC, but they're usually in the TPC sales, just an FYI. But I actually just got a lot of stuff from Sarah Elizabeth Prince because she did a sale. Anyhoozle, while I keep gabbing on, this is a kit. I absolutely love it. I love the colors and everything. The headers I probably won't use just because I usually don't use those headers, especially in here. It's a little harder to do. But this kit is perfect, and is what I'll actually do is probably use part of it in this and part of it in my petite planner. So I didn't plan. Oh yeah, I've already done my monthly kit from Cricut Paper Co. Her monthly kits are like $5.95 for kind of basics, but they're perfect for me. I absolutely love them, and they're that vinyl. Lovely. Of course, I have not done this because why would I? But I didn't film this plan with me because I was in the middle of some stuff, so I couldn't. I kind of had to plan, and I just kind of wanted to do it by myself. But I think it came out amazing, and I love it. This kit is actually from Sweet Tea Plans, and the other part, I know I grabbed my petite planner. I just don't know what I did with it. I don't know about y'all guys, but my desk is a mess. Oh, I stuck it in my little basket right here. So let me go ahead and quickly show you. There's my April monthly. That was the one I filmed. So I haven't filled out Monday because, I'll explain that a little more. So this was my Monday, and I got these from Planner Kate, Simply Gilded. This is from Vintage Stickers, I believe. This is the rest of the kit from the, and Simply Gilded washi, from the Sweet Tea Plans that I had. And so I just used that kit in my Erin Condren and in my Daily Petite. So yeah. That's probably more than likely what I'll do with this kit also. But anyways, I think this kit came out gorgeous. But anyways, let's get into it. So that's what I plan on doing anyways. So these are the washies I grabbed. This is from the Planner Society. I used to get the subscription thing, but I actually canceled that a while back. This one is same, and it's just some gold foil, like marble, which I thought was perfect. to go with that. And then just this is just for Michael's. I use that to mark my hours of my work, because I usually just do mini kits, so I don't have like a bottom washi. And then my clips, these two are from Run with Craft Scissors, Leslie. Definitely check her out. And this is from Chicky Clip Designs, I believe that's her name. She's usually in the TPCs also. Very cute, and I love these. And that black and white is just my theme color, basically, of life. So yeah, anywho, let's get started. Okay, essential. So while I personally am not an essential worker, my coworkers are essential. So, they actually still have to go to work. I do have to go in and pick up paperwork every now and then, but it's maybe every week to every couple of weeks, if that. Okay, I was hoping that was gonna. Date covers, if they come with the kits, I use them. If they don't, I don't use them. No biggie to me. So yeah, that's a kind of a bigger thing. I am just kind of an office clerk, a secretary, if you will. And so I think I'm going to use this one right here because I don't get up at 6 o'clock. I need to. But since we're not really, like, I don't have to be at work. I don't have to be at work until 8. So I don't have to get up as early because I don't have to go anywhere, just to my living room. And so I'm sleeping a little later. And then we actually just got our call, or not our call, sorry, I was getting some little scissors. These are just the Paper Studio, probably from Michael's maybe, or Hobby Lobby, I bet. I don't remember, just because that tore a little wonky. And they're that non-stick, so the stuff doesn't stick to them. We just got our email from the school saying that our governor has shut school down for the rest of the 2020 semester. For this school year, for 2020 or something like that. So yeah, we're trying to, I don't know what I got on there. There's no telling with me. So yeah, there's that. We're trying to figure that out, which, I mean, not too big of a deal. I ended up letting my kids, or not letting, but taking my kids to their dad's for a little bit because they haven't seen him in over a month. And we normally do every other week. So that's been really rough on them and him at the same time. So they're not around many people by any means. And if, of course, he's going to take the kids' safety like utmost priority type thing. So I'm not worried. I just ordered some stickers from somewhere. And I just kind of halfway organized stickers, but I don't know what I did with them. I'm just going to use these because I don't know where my other ones are. I just ordered some work from home ones, but I may have already, because I didn't grab my stickers beforehand, because why would I be prepared? Come on. So I went ahead, so we met Friday night, and they went with him they're gonna stay over there for the week that way, and as of right now it's a week. You know what, I have a little thing of work stickers. I know that I had them out. Here they are. I found them. I'm just gonna use these because I'm trying to use up this little thing. These are from, I just saw who they were from, and it's vintage paper. So I'm not gonna, I don't know, I know that's kind of to each their own type thing, and I know they're safe. So and they're doing good. So he's going to keep them for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, just kind of depending. Because I actually is why I'm behind on all my planning. So here I just use washi to mark my 8 to 4 because that's the hours I work. Sorry, I know I say a lot. So Sunday, my sister has been working out of state, and not that far, like out of state. I live in Texas, so it's a big state. Just a couple of hours away from here. So they had to move over there. Well, they needed some stuff, so I went ahead and took it over there, and I just stayed Sunday night. And so this is why I had to just get stuff done. And then I drove back last night because I went ahead and helped her with babysitting yesterday since I was there, and I'm working from home. I just took my work stuff over there. And then I drove back this morning, and then I'll be at my house. Actually, I had to go into work for like 10 minutes today just to go pick up some ink and some couple of things I needed from the office. But I wasn't around anybody. I made sure I kept my distance from everybody and didn't get close or anything like that because I didn't want to, just to be safe. The hardest thing right now is I have horrible allergies, and I don't know about you, but I have to take allergy medicine, and I have to take quite a bit of allergy medicine. I have to take like 4 or 5 different pills. And sorry, I'm looking for my tweezers, and I just had them. And so I normally have allergy shots, but of course I can't because of COVID-19, which is fine with me. Well, since I've been working, like my routine was I have to take some in the morning and some at night. So my routine was take my morning ones while I'm getting ready for work, right before bed, because I had a specific bedtime, and for some reason I have gotten off of that bedtime. And I would take them every night at the same time because I also have to take one that kind of helps me sleep. So I have been horrible about taking my medicine. Like, it's ridiculous. And so my allergies have been so crazy. Yay, I finished that little one. I still have more put in a binder. So I've just been horrible about taking my meds, and I can feel it because I feel like all sniffly, and it's nothing. That's all it is. It's just my sinuses acting up and my allergies and stuff. And then there's so much pollen in the air right now that it's nuts. And so I have just been feeling yucky. So, also, just kind of a thought process. I listen to podcasts a lot, and I listen to Wine and Crime. I listen to crime, like murder. I don't know why. I just find them fascinating. No, I'm not fixing to go out and do any crazy stuff. It's just fascinating, I guess. Just like we watch all the crime movies and, stuff like that. I absolutely love it. Well, they were talking about like your sleep patterns right now, because they were talking about, that they haven't been sleeping good, and they were like, I guess there was like a study or something. I don't know if there was a study or they just kind of thought about it or what the deal was, but they were talking about how normally when you're sleeping, you relax and your brain kind of shuts down for a little bit and lets you actually get deep sleep. Well, because our brains are kind of like all over the place right now because of the whole COVID-19, that you're sleeping, you're feeling more tired throughout the day because you're actually not sleeping good. You're not getting that deep sleep. You're staying in that like dreaming type of thing. Your dreams could be longer and more intense. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, they have been. And I have been so tired. I feel like I just cannot catch up on my sleep. Like, I don't know what it is, why, or anything else. I just have been feeling so blah. And I was like, that's a good point. I never even thought of it like that. And not only are we dealing with the whole COVID-19, again, I work in the oil field. Oil is horrible. Like, we have never seen it like this. I live in West Texas. That is huge oil company, Permian Basin. You know, that is huge oil country, basically. So, as we're dealing with this, we're seeing that we kind of, it's a little bit crazy. So our brains kind of aren't like relaxing, so to speak. And I was like, I so can see that. I was actually talking with one of the guys at work, or I only saw one guy while I was there today. And we stayed like 10 feet away from each other, I guess. And kind of, we were talking about that because he was saying the same thing. He just kind of, he hasn't been sleeping good. He just feels kind of tired. And I was like, you know, this is what I heard. And he's like, well, yeah, kind of. And I was like, I have trouble. I have always had trouble sleeping. I deal with insomnia anyways. I'm putting these quarter boxes down because I typically, since I'm at home, I'm not working like the whole 8 hours while I'm at work. Now, don't get me wrong, if an email comes through, I jump in there on that email and get everything I have to get taken care of before I start doing any home projects or whatever, because I'm trying to clean my kids' room while they're gone, trying to clean the garage, and so I'm trying to get all these little things done, and that's what you kind of saw here. This is my daughter's room and my son's room that I want to work on. And while they're not here, just kind of clean it up to my standards, because we all know that's different. Okay, so can you see this little squirrel thing? So I have to call my landlord because I have a sensor that keeps getting set off in my garage. And I was like, what in the world is setting off my sensor? Like, what in the world? It's a stinking squirrels that are coming in to my garage and setting off my sensors. I'm like, are you kidding me? And the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking maybe I should use these half boxes. That may be what I do. Sorry. So I called my landlord and they didn't answer today. So I'm hoping that they will call me back in the morning, or I'll call back in the morning, because those squirrels are going in there, I guess, at night and like getting into stuff. And like, I woke up when I went out there this morning, there was baskets all over the place that I have on a shelf out there that they had gotten onto. And I was like, are you kidding me? And so I think they're getting in my attic and stuff. So I've got to see if they can fix it, or if they give us permission to fix it, or kind of how it works. So I'm going to use these as like my cleaning time, because essentially I work 8 hours a day. So I just do to 4 and not take a lunch per se. But like I said, I am working the whole time, because if my boss calls, I stop what I'm doing, I answer the phones, I answer any emails that need to be taken care of. That way it's not. And just right now, it's just so slow that we have this time. So I'm kind of one of those good things that I am able to work from home, so I can kind of get some stuff clean. And I should have my kids back by this week anyway, so. But I just want to work on, I'm still trying to, because I moved back in November and I'm still trying to unpack. And so I am still trying to get the garage unpacked, which I think I've got most of that. But now I need to work on making sure the kitchen is clean and just little stuff like that. And just kind of And then it's spring cleaning time, so I really need to do all of that good stuff. And just kind of work on those little things. And you know why? Because I will say, even though I say my job ends at 4, if an email comes in at 5, 6, because I work with like operators, so sometimes the time they can get to their computer or get to their emails or whatever, it's, you know, 6, 7 o'clock at night. I will still answer that at nighttime. You know, that's just how it is, and I don't mind. It's not a big deal to me, because that's just how we've always worked. My boss knows that. And so I'm still able to kind of do both while I'm here, and, you know, take advantage of being home, I guess. Okay, what else do I need to do? Okay, Saturdays is usually my laundry day. Oh no, what did I do with my... I like lost a quarter box. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Found it. So I'm gonna use this cute little, with a little bow. I try to do laundry on Saturday or Sunday. I try to start that kind of early. I think that's crooked. So, have y'all been watching the Erin Condren lives on what she's debuting? So, I'm loving the Daily Duo. I really want the Daily Duo. And I'm thinking of having that to take with me everywhere or whatever, and then still having my hourly so I can have a weekly layout, and then transfer everything. Because I was torn because of the whole... It's going to be kind of like, oh, what am I thinking of? Because it's going to be this size. And so I was like, I don't know. But I think I'm going to stick this here and do a checklist, because I'm sure by the weekend I have stuff to do. I always do. Do I get it all done? Probably not. My room is like a horrible mess still. I have laundry piled up. I don't know. Today I honestly took a nap because I was so tired from driving, because I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And so I was just so exhausted. So I got my work done, and probably about 4 o'clock I ended up falling asleep. I was like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. So I'm gonna do, let's see, I don't have a whole lot going on right now, because I don't know what all I want to do. I do try to work on my my budget weekly. That's the plan, at least. Does it happen? I would love to say it does, but let's be real, it does not. So these are from Piper Paper Company, and they're just little budget times, and I just try to find one that matches. I'm going to use this green, because how often do I use green? It's not the perfect green, but that's okay. That is a-okay. So I try to do that on Fridays. Because I get paid bi-weekly anyway, so I just try to like do my weekly. So I have a budget video, and I have it uploaded. Actually, I just have it set on private, because I'm like so terrified to like push public. I know that's crazy, but anyways, so I think I'm gonna use this little header about every week is what I try to do, is get my meds together. Like on Sundays as my nighttime routine. That's been one of my big deals, is because I haven't been doing it. These are from Peppermint Planner. And I know they don't match color-wise, but that's what I have. And I'm just going to stick it over that today because I don't need that. But I want the little behind the scenes. So, what else do I need? Let's see. See, I'm yawning and I took like a hour or two nap. I just cannot catch up on my sleep. So I did my budget time. And I think that's pretty much it for my weekly because I'll fill it in as we go. So on my sidebar, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually can use down here as like my food. And I actually ordered from Planner Kate. Where are they? I know I ordered them from a couple of, I don't know where those are. These are just my cleaning. Oh, it has my drinks, it looks like. Yeah. So, oops, on Saturday, we got to, this past Saturday, we were able to, we had to watch my niece, it was her first birthday, and so we got to watch that on live, and she devoured her cake. It was so funny. It was so adorable. I hated missing it for her first birthday, but, you know, kind of have no choices, kind of have to just kind of go with the flow, so to speak. And so, here's all my cleaning. So, actually, I do have this. And I'm trying to decide. Okay, so I have sorry, I forgot what I was doing. I've got a what would you let me use the green. These are from Lexington Flair. These were like the first stickers I ever bought. I use them for my little laundry baskets. Goodness, where is my little food stuff? I'm so sorry, guys. I am all over the place because I cannot find my little... Oh, I'm gonna turn you. The one, yep, there it is. The one little folder I could not find. So, I like so just lost my train of thought. Yep, I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna put this right here because I have to do laundry. I need to do like sheets and all of that. So, Sunday reset. I got these from Piper Paper Company. She was having like a $2 sale, I think. And it's a Sunday reset, which I absolutely love. To get ready for the week. I guess we will just use these little green ones. I hate that there's not 7. It's kind of... I'm going to just do this over here. Oh, cleaning stuff. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I am struggling to figure out what a good cleaning system is, find a good routine, and stick with it. So I had downloaded the Fly Fly Lady stuff, but I'm kind of overwhelmed with all the emails, and I'm just like, oh my goodness gracious. So I'm gonna do this one here because Saturday is kind of leftovers. You know what? We'll do a yellow. I should have done every other one, but I didn't. I'm just gonna do the weekend as like a yellow one. So, and because a lot of the emails are kind of the same, I'm kind of like, ah. And I saw Tiger Kitty kind of preview a planner from Clean Mama, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, I don't need the planner by any means, but just, and I want to say I've looked up her stuff in the past. I just don't really remember. I'm going to do a little things header. And so I may just look up hers. I'm just struggling because I really need to find a good routine. And I don't know what it is. I just cannot get my life together. It feels like I'm a planner and I can't even like get it together. And I don't know if it's just from being home all the time, it's just throwing me completely off, or what. These are from Peppermint Planner. I had to cut off the top to fit them in my binder. And I know these don't match, but I'm going to take this dark brown one because the kit actually does have some like darker colors. They're in my full boxes. Because I need to really track taking my meds because I have not been doing good about that. And then let's see. So I think that's it actually. Nothing big. This is going to be like my cleaning list for the week. Normally all I do is, well, there you go, clean house, dust, you know, just put these that I need to like hit. And then go from there, and I'll fill it in some more. And then we'll throw these little clips. Sorry it was all over the place. That's how my brain feels right now. I had a pom-pom. I just don't know what I did with it. And, oh, there it is. Now I'm like, that may be a little too green. So I don't know. I'm just struggling with it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know, guys. If you have any thoughts, let me know. But we will see you next time. Bye, guys.